Hi, I'm Jesse, and today we're going to cut through traditional when kids get caught and get in trouble, ways to deal with that. And I'm going to talk about a very, very different way to deal with it. I personally go to a Sudbury school known as the Clearwater School, and at the Clearwater School, when people get in trouble, we have a very different system. One thing I'd like to talk about is a young boy who is 9 years old, and when he first started coming to the school, he used to get into a lot more trouble. He used to harass people, he used to scare people, he used to, well, just get in trouble in general. And with the thing that my school calls JC, we mainly fixed that problem. One thing we did is that, first of all, how the JC works. The JC works by when, say, this boy was harassing other kids, they went up into our office area, they grabbed a JC form, and they filled it out with the information about what the boy did, what the day was, and what time it happened at. Then that gets processed and eventually sent into JC, where a group of one adult and 3 or 4 kids, one of them being the chair or like meeting leader, gets together and they call in the person who wrote the form and the troublemaker, and they talk about it and they decide a good punishment. And that's really what we do there. Like, I've been on many JC cases, and I've helped in all of them. I've gotten the people, I've helped decide punishments, I've even sometimes written down the information that we got from the case. And sometimes they can be complicated, sometimes they can not. And that's what's really, really different from regular schools. Because in regular schools, as you probably know, when a kid gets in trouble, they are just immediately sent to the worst possible punishment. And like, they go to the principal's office, and the principal just gives a punishment, a really big one, no matter what. Like 5 hours in detention, or suspension, or even calling their parents in. But we don't do that at Sudbury schools. We find a different way to deal with it, and a better way to deal with it. And I think that's really just what every school needs to do. And so, if the regular school systems are going to continue, then, well, I can't do anything about that, but you can. So, why don't you just try out a Sudbury school for even just one day? Try out how the troublemaking system works if you have a kid that's a troublemaker, or you are a kid that's a troublemaker. And, just, it'll help you. And you'll experience Sudbury schools for what they really are, and what kids really need to be respected for going to them. I'm Jesse Linder, and if you want to learn more, you can click a link either down there or up there. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, click like and subscribe to support the channel. And I'm Jesse, and I'll see you next time.